And it's Embiid in at center. We've got Rose. Hill out there with Williams. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Morant in at the 1 spot.
And that's a confident stroke from Rose. He has potential to be dangerous as a scorer.
And here's George for 3. Hill pulls it in. Rose finds Hill. Into the lane, and it's Hill with the jam.
That quick first step that Hill has is just part of what makes him so special. No one's going to get in his way once he's on the move.
Now, here's Maxey, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That is his first foul of the game. So it's Philadelphia now. 4-point game. George passes to Maxey.
Yeah, and when Morant puts in the effort on defense, he can be very effective.
Rose, and Philadelphia grabs the miss. Maxey deciding where to go with it. Great open look there.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Yeah, it's always nice to see him drop in a triple early in the game. That'll set him up for success the rest of the way.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Yeah, he's looking pretty much unstoppable. Morant making the defense regret that physicality.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Pass to Grimes. Maxey against Morant. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And with how explosive Maxey is, he's not your average guard in the paint.
Morant kicks to Williams. Puts it up from 17. And it's Morant. That time on the assist by Williams. Morant's got 5 points so far.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
Maxey in the corner. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And one of the many ways Maxey can hurt you with his shooting, lightning fast on that release.
And for over a decade in the NBA, Greg, Paul George was as scary a wing as you'd find.
Man, a two-way terror with elite size and athleticism. The Sixers paid him hoping for more of the same, but can he hold off Father Time?
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Nobody near George. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Rose with the ball. Now defended by Oubre. Back to Rose. With the teardrop. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Rose has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And Rose proving already to be a relentless competitor, excellent at finding ways to finish inside.
Philadelphia trails by 5. Pass to Grimes. The 3 from George. Grant Hill grabs the miss. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
So it's Philadelphia now. Outside, Maxey. Oubre passes to Grimes. Here's Embiid, and the layup's good off the glass. He's got 5.
And looming large on the interior. Embiid, hard to deny.
Here's Morant. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
Oh, he looked ready for the contact and just powered it through.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for Philadelphia. Trailing by 5. Back to Embiid. Pass to Oubre. Now McCain. SGA defending. 4 on the clock. From the wing. McCain's shot is off. There's 47 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Thomas, good.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Back to Maxey. 76ers moving the ball around. Watford passes to Embiid. Nice defense from Wallace. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Rodman dishes to Thomas. Over Maxey. Tyrese Maxey grabs the miss. Thomas passes to Rodman. And stolen by Maxey. Plays it in off the breakaway. Maxey's got 7 points.
No hesitation. He just takes off and takes it the distance.
Well, the best way to attack is in transition. He recognizes that.
The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Leading by 7. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
Wallace is out there with Rodman. Then it's Derek Williams. Then it's Isaiah Thomas. And it's SGA in at the 2 spot. And for Philadelphia, they've got Gordon. Edgecombe is out there with Jared McCain. Then there's Trendon Watford. And it's Drummond in at the center, filling out the middle. Here's Edgecombe. Dennis Rodman pulls it in. Rodman's got 4 rebounds in this game. Gilgeous-Alexander puts it up and through.
An expert at getting into the lane and creating havoc. SGA.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they just have to be more patient. Less forcing and more passing.
So both teams making some changes here. Embiid finds McCain. No one near Edgecombe as he lets it fly. No good on the triple. And Irving with the basket on the assist from Rodman.
Almost effortless looking. Kyrie's motion inside is so well practiced.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Pass to Embiid. Shot clock at 5. Well, Greg, we know at his peak, Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds and move like he did, not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll.
Kelly Oubre's checked in for Jared McCain. Outside, Rodman. Here's Irving. It's hauled in by the 76ers. It's Grimes on the wing. He has yet to score. Outside, Irving.
As dynamic with the ball as anyone in the league. Kyrie there earning a trip to the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Pass to Edgecombe. Now here's Embiid. To stop the drought. Oh, muscling it home, Embiid.
And showcasing that overwhelming strength. Embiid is so skilled at finishing over the aggressive defense.
Now Edgecombe. Outside Hill. To Here's Irving. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Well, you love to see that kind of fight, just muscling it home.
Philadelphia trails by 15. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Back to Oubre. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Irving looking over the floor. Pass to Edgecombe. Back to Irving. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Three-pointer on the way. Hits the three-point bomb. George has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Outside Irving. Around the back and lays it in.
Well, now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, and that is key for them, continuing to build out this lead.
52 seconds left to play here in the half. Outside, George. Pass to Embiid. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 20 feet out. Rebounded by Rodman. Wallace right side. Right side, Irving. Now Edgecombe. Outside Irving. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Ring shot on the way. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Up by 16. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, Kelly Oubre out there with George. Then there's Embiid. Then there's Quentin Grimes. And it's Maxey in at the point guard position.
Well, Morant has all the moves to find a way to score in there.
Philadelphia trails by 15. Pass to Grimes. The three from George. Hill with some nice D. George has gone 1 of 5 from three-point territory. And here is Hill. Now here's Morant. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Hill's got 3 assists now in this one. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Outside, Maxey. Embiid, the pass to Oubre. There's the lob to the hoop. And Dennis Rodman with the slam.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Here's Philadelphia. 19-point game. Pass to Grimes. Oubre kicks to George. Another miss by Philadelphia. And we've got an injury out on the floor. Very unfortunate as always, guys. Don't like to see this.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
Yeah, teams do everything they can to protect against it, but at this point, all you can do is hope he's not gone for too long.
Rose, he's checked in for John Morant. Right side, Rose. Count the basket. Rose has got 6.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander checked in for Isaiah Thomas. Pass to Maxey. Oubre on the wing. George finds Maxey. Another miss by Philadelphia. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch. And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Pass to Maxey. Shot to stop the run. Another miss by Philadelphia.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
And Philadelphia has possession. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Drummond's checked in for the 76ers.
Now in the lineup for the 76ers. Number 1, Andre Drummond.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Hill against Oubre. And that foul's called on Grant Hill. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And here are the 76ers now. Here's Maxey. Outside for George. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George.
Yeah, what a disconnect. Sloppy play like that is something they can expect to come up in the film session.
And there's a minute 45 left in the third quarter. Rose against Maxey. That one drops for him. Rose has got 10 points.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
Kyrie Irving, he's checked in for Rose. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Jared McCain's checked in for Oubre. Here's Maxey. From deep, George, and the three ball is good. He has 6.
And what a smooth three-point shot. George has worked hard to develop that stroke.
Outside Hill. Outside Irving. With the drive. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. There's a minute left in the third.
Full team foul.
Philadelphia shooting their first free throws of the game.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
And he makes the first. Some changes for Philadelphia. Bonus checked in, and Trendon Watford subbed in for Paul George. And so he makes both from the line. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Irving for 3. The rebound by Watford. Here's Philadelphia. Goes up the baseline. And they're running. Here's SGA. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. That's 10 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. We've got 33 seconds left here in the third quarter. Pass to Bona. Back to Maxey. Here's Bona. The 76ers again can't hit it.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Delivering the blowout. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. We've got Bosch, Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Thomas. Then it's Rodman, and it's Wallace in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Oh, silky smooth shot there by Gilgeous-Alexander. He knew the floater was the right move to beat the defense.
And it's Lowry with the ball, brings it up for Philadelphia. Embiid with a screen on Thomas. Lowry passes to Embiid, bangs home the trifecta.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Thomas. Shot clock at 6. Lets it fly from 18. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Right side Lowry. Over Wallace. And it's sent back by Wallace.
And this is why Wallace is an elite-level defender. Has a great sense of timing for when to rise up and contest shots. I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And the first one at the line is good. Oubre's checked in for Edgecombe. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Rose. Oubre outside. Here's the three. Rodman grabs the rebound. Rodman's got his 8th rebound here tonight. He gets that one.
And Rose continuing to hone that jump shot. That's where he can take his game to the next level.
Pass to Watford. Wallace against Embiid. Back to Watford. It's stolen by Rose. Can't get it to fall. Pass to McCain. Embiid with the screen on Bosch. Back to Watford from deep. It's rebounded by Edgecombe. And Rose throws it down hard.
This is how lethal Rose can be on offense, and it's because of that high motor he possesses.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Oubre outside. Embiid kicks to Oubre. McCain gets a wide open look. A three-pointer off the mark.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
Rose, that's good. Rose has got 6 here in this quarter.
And Rose playing a big role offensively. He's got to be a focal point of your defensive scouting report. No doubt he can hurt you.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's McCain. Buries it from three-point range.
He flashes his touch from deep there.
And we've got a moment here. Let's present our player of the game, Derrick Rose.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he had.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. George, no good. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Well, the defense has to offer more resistance, or he's just going to keep scoring down there.
Philadelphia with the ball. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Maxey, no good. Maxey's gotten 3 of his 8 shots to go, around 37%. Good work there as it goes.
And as long as he retains that great explosion in his legs, Derrick Rose will be a factor around the rim.
And the 76ers with possession. Pass to Grimes. Off target from outside. Outside Rose. Over Maxey. Harden inside the three-point line. Wallace kicks to Rose. Tries again. And the layup is up and in.
And Derrick Rose certainly equipped athletically to punish teams in the paint.
And Philadelphia has possession. Pass to Grimes. And here's George for 3. It's good from long range.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot, but when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding.
The rebound by Harden. The shot and game clock separated by 4. They get it back. Bosch passes to Rose. Over Maxey. And it's good off the back rim and in.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
And here's Maxey. And so the home crowd treated to a win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We thank you for watching. And as we leave you...